Absolutely spectacular, amazing. And another record setter. What you are looking at are twin lava fountains, reaching 480 meters or 1,575 feet in height, which Hawaii's famous Kilauea Volcano produced at noon yesterday, January 24th, 2026. This beats out the previous tallest lava fountains of the 21st century here, which I witnessed in person on the night of October 17th. Last year, Kilauea has not produced such absurdly high lava fountains since 1969, a full 57 years ago clearly. The gas content in this latest eruptive episode was unusually high because the higher the gas content is, the taller the lava fountains can become. This is because as magma rises, gas comes out of solution and then rapidly expands due to a drop in pressure, with this rapid expansion propelling lava upwards in towering lava fountains. Due to the tallest lava fountains in more than half a century, it created a unique problem. While surface-level winds blew westwards, if the eruption plume reached high enough, winds would start to blow eastwards, and this is exactly what happened. As a result, up to 1 foot wide tephra began falling on both Highway 11 and Volcano Village, shattering on impact. Meanwhile, at Katana Kakoi crater, which is just south of where I personally viewed a lava fountaining episode last October, it was reported that some of the tephra, which fell that was still hot. Smaller tephra also fill up more distant locations, including as far away as Fern Acres, and even per the photos sent to me by one viewer in Oahu Estates, fine tephra can pose a health hazard if inhaled, and also has the potential to contaminate catchment water supplies as a result. The entire summit area of Hawaii Volcanoes National Park was closed off, and they were told to leave, with some people reporting scrapes as they left from falling tephra. Remember, this tephra is a type of volcanic glass, and it makes perfect sense that glass can scrape the skin. Additionally, Highway 11, between mile markers 24 and A2 and 32, was closed off due to the amount of tarmac fragments which fell, but there was more. Since the tephra-rich plume drifted over where Hello Airport was, a dozen flights that were canceled. Well, I am a bit skeptical with this figure, as it seems a bit high. The eruption plume containing ash may have reached as high as 38,000 feet, or 11,582 meters now. I have received numerous questions from concerned locals who are worried what might happen next. But first, a clarification. Well, yes, it is true that in the long term, the eruptive episodes are getting stronger. This is more so occurring across larger up and down cycles. More important in this chart is lava fountain height, marked in orange as it seems. Whenever a lava fountain over 450 meters in height occurs, that areas far outside of Kilauea summit can be impacted with tephra. The changes in lava fountain height are driven by a number of processes, and while complex, I have two educated guesses as to why yesterday's lava fountains were so absurdly tall. Possibility one is that the observed tall lava fountains were going to occur anyways, even if the recent earthquake storms really and a crack opening from magnetic pressure did not happen. However, I am leaning strongly towards possibility two. I think that the earthquake storms related a crack opening from magmatic pressure in the southeast section of Kilauea summit indicate an increased ability for shallow magma to move due to an increased volatile content, which in turn fed unusually tall lava fountains. However, if this is true, there could reach a point where increasing height lava fountains become statistically impossible as magma becomes more and more likely to intrude either into a new vent at the summit with a new conduit geometry or into the upper parts of the southwest or east rift zones, but this is speculation. What is also speculation is that intermittently some small burst of lava from the lava fountain yesterday may have reached even greater heights of 700 to 900 meters or 2,297 to 2,953 feet, but these were not sustained heights, unlike the 480-meter high figure the U.S. Geological Survey provided. As for the timeline of yesterday's eruption, it began at 11 a.m., peaked in intensity at around noon to 12:30 p.m., and then subsequently steadily declined in intensity. The north vent ceased erupting at 7:26 p.m., and the south vent ceased erupting 3 minutes later Here's how episode 41 ranks, compared to the other 40 eruptive episodes that have taken place since December 23rd of 2024. Thankfully, Highway 11 is now back open, along with portions, but not all, of Kilauea's summit as cleanup continues. As a final note, I would like to thank my patrons on Patreon and channel members on YouTube for supporting my work.